that's the New Year's Eve being rung in Australia. It's already afternoon there. They rang in the New Year, right? Though certainly you spent a lot of time in Australia. I remember the episode.
I played the Opera House.
I remember you went there.
Do you remember when Oprah did the Australia shows
Of
and
course
she
I do.
almost killed that poor Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman slid down on that thing. He hit his head. Yeah.
And you're such a huge Miss fan.
Hugh Jackman is a lovely guy. He's a very nice guy.
Yes, very talented.
He is. He's
you
very.
have some kind of a deal with him? Where's this going?
I like him. He's been on my show.
Are you scared of him?
No, he's a lovely guy.
Okay, but you're talking like someone where the mafia is like shaking him down.
No,
does the wife have something on you?
Did you like Australia?
Of course. Who doesn't like Australia?
Were you in that whole Mardi Gras parade?
Yes, I went to the Mardi Gras parade.
I seem to remember an episode of your show.
I raised a little heck.
Lance Bass was there, as I recall.
Carson Preston was there. It was super gay, and I crashed. I had to crash a gay parade. It was.
Oh, that's right. No one knew who you were. But after this show.
Okay, you know what?
Well, no, you want to speak truth to the people.
I promised the audience that we would sing duets. Are you ready for our first one?
No.
Okay. They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow.
Babe, I got you, babe. Oh, I didn't know if that's.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if all that. I don't sing because you got me and baby, I got you.
Babe,
I got you,
babe. I got you, babe.
Babe. Okay, where do we go with that?
Okay, you know what? I apologize to Cher and Sonny's Ghost because that is not called selling it.
Well, I don't know how to sing. I can't sing.
Flowers.
You don't bring me what?
We're gonna do You Don't Bring Me Flowers.
I don't sing. I've never done karaoke. I don't do any of that. I'm boring. I can't sing.
Well, you must have a karaoke song. Everyone has one.
No,
Mine
I don't.
is No Scrubs.
Is what?
No Scrubs.
I don't know that
I
song.
don't want no scrubs. Scrubs, I got
I've never heard that.
No Scrubs, TLC?
Nope.
Wow. Well, later on we're going to sing You Don't Bring Me
Is that
Flowers.
Don't Bring Me Waterfalls or?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Was that TLC?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Well, that's the only thing I remember.
Big TLC fan?
By
the way, during the break, we turned around to see what the actor was on one of the real shows, and then Anderson said, and I quote, "I don't know anybody anymore, I'm old."
It's true. It's very sad. I don't know any of the people.
What exactly is the demographic? Like, who is watching right now?
No idea.
My mom.
Your mom, my mom. Yeah. I don't know.
Who's drunker? My mom's drunker than your mom, I hope.
My mom is, is not drinking.
My mom emailed me today in all caps, so it's like she's yelling at me even through email.
Oh, yeah?
And she wants to make sure we don't get a cold. That was her only concern.
Oh, well, I've been sniffling. I apologize if I'm rubbing my nose on the air. Let's check in with John Zerl. Let's check in with... What?
You look like a Lohan.
Let's check in with John Zerl. I don't know what that means.
It's like a Coke joke.
I don't know what you're talking about. I enjoy soda as well. Let's go down to Key West. John Zerl is down there every year. A drag queen named Sushi. Hey, John, how's it going down there? Sushi descends in a giant red pump. There was one year, John, where I got very concerned because Sushi ended up
technical nightmares
on the roof, and I was afraid Sushi was going to drop into the crowd. But John,
Sushi almost had a little accident a little while ago, but the star of the show has arrived. Sushi is up in the shoe, wearing lime green this year, Anderson and Kathy. Something to do with palm trees. I'm not sure exactly what, but, you know, this event gets bigger and bigger every year. At least 10,000 people here. Having fun? It is a great crowd. They are from all over the United States. Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yep.
Minnesota. Cold up there. You're better here. You like it better down here? It's nice and warm.
Yeah.
So Anderson, again, just tremendous crowd here on Duval Street in Key West. Probably at least 10,000 people down in here in Key West. And we all have our little red stilettos to go with Sushi's red stiletto. Midnight Sushi coming down in the lime green dress. Anderson, Kathy.
All right, John, thanks very much. John has been doing that. I'm not sure,
Could you get a straighter guy to do it?
Well, that's what I like about it. I like that John goes with his wife and sometimes
minnow out of water. Minnow
I like it.
Out of water.
Yes, and
but
John,
you don't even let Sushi talk anymore.
Well, no, we've done interviews with Sushi in past years.
I know, but before you came out, Sushi every year would be like, "Hey, girl," and it was awkward. Remember?
I don't think it was awkward.
Well, you never did. That was the whole issue. I was the only one that was uncomfortable with it. And Sushi would be like, "Hey, girl, what's up, girl?" And then I would get nervous and in like an MC Hammer moment. Every year there's an MC Hammer moment you don't know about the later I think about.
So you're less tense this year? Is that what you're saying?
Where are we going to go after this tonight? Let's see. Every year we've gone to
I'll tell you how this evening usually ends, and that's what this is one of the questions.
Rich.
Actually, we got viewer questions,
is gonna be rich.
and this is one of the questions from Joni Boys. Do you and Kathy go out after midnight for a hot chocolate or champagne? Kathy doesn't drink. We usually have ended up in her hotel room,
which is fun because I'm a riot, and we have free cookies.
It's true. There's cookies and then
like whatever guy I'm banging.
And then I'm yes, whoever you're banging, and then I'm exhausted, and I usually go home.
Okay, now what really
and you end up like in a donut store somewhere at like 3 a.m.
Well,
right?
All right, that's true.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but what really happens is year after year, I assume he wants to hang out with me because I'm a superstar in a riot. He always has a ridiculous excuse. My favorite was, I'm going to hang out with my nieces and nephews. And then I get an email that he's at Andy Cohen's super exciting New Year's Eve party. Yeah, busted.
Andy Cohen doesn't have a New Year's Eve party.
One year he did, and you were there.
No, I was not.
Where are you going tonight?
I don't.
Because I would like to go for a nice tuna melt.
A nice tuna melt?
Yeah, you heard me.
Where do you find a tuna melt on New Year's Eve? Or in the clothes?
I'm famous.
I've got a bunch of viewer questions for you. Do you or Kathy make New Year's resolutions? If so, do you do a good job keeping them? Do you make New Year's resolutions?
I do make resolutions.
Yeah, what's your resolution this year?
My New Year's resolutions are, I had some really funny ones. To sing with you, You Don't Bring Me Flowers, live on the air.
Okay. Every year you ask me my New Year's resolutions, and as soon as I start to tell you them, you fall asleep because they're so boring.
I would never do that.
Yeah, you do.
I want to know.
Well, no, because they're always the same. Like, I want to get in better shape. I want to eat. See, I'm not even going to say.
I miss Cy so much. I had a connection with him. He has money shooting out his butt.
Savannah Peck wants to know, would you ever switch roles on New Year's Eve? Anderson being the crazy one and Kathy being the serious one.
You got it right, honey, because let me tell you, the real story behind the mask is he is on a Britney Spears 5150 hold up here all the time. He might as well be on the gurney with the black mache and the fireman, because I'm the same. I'm keeping the whole thing in order. I emailed, but you know what? I
love that you throw out a 5150. Like you've been hanging out with
if anyone is going to go on a 5150 hold tonight, call any local hospital and ask for A. Cooper, and he's going to be there for 3 days. Trust me, solid.
Yeah.
What about when I sent an email to the network and I said, can we rehearse more? Can we get more PR? And the response was, we're counter-programming. That was...
Monica Loge says, I'd like to see both of you wear the same outfit like you were brother and sister twins.
I'm in.
I don't think
What do you want to wear?
I'm fine with what I got.
Do you want to take our clothes off now? Because if we were naked, we'd be like twins.
What else do we got? Marissa says, for a New Year's present, can Anderson get a word in edgewise every once in a while?
I don't know what's happening. You're like Ike Turner.
Ike Turner. Oh,
God. You love that movie? What's Love Got to Do with It?
Oh, that was a good movie.
We should watch that tonight.
I just listened to Tina Turner again this year. She's so good.
She's so amazing. Yeah. And then when she crosses the freeway...
She's going to call in.
She's performing live Tina Turner in 7 minutes with Rihanna and General David Petraeus.
She's not going to call in either.
The president is about to speak. Turn off the other channels. The president...
No, that's not true. And actually, Vice President Biden, we thought was going to speak earlier on the fiscal cliff, but he's not going to speak. So I know you're disappointed about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Kathy Griffin and Anderson Cooper singing the classic Neil Diamond and Barbra Streisand duet, You Don't Bring Me Flowers.
Really?
You don't bring me flowers.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You don't sing me love songs.
Is that really a duet that they did? I didn't know that. You hardly talk to me anymore when you come through. I don't know.
When you come through the door at the end of the day.
Let's check in with Gary Tuckman, please, in Eastport, Maine, former sardine capital of the United States, as you well know, possibly even the world. Do you like a sardine?
Are you sure? Can you verify that
we're having our team.
Capital of the world?
We're having our team looking into that. I said possibly.
I'm trying to reach out and talk about Streisand, and look at Gary.
Gary, how you holding up?
Anderson and Kathy, I'm holding up great. And a question for you, a rhetorical question. How many of our viewers had ever heard of a sardine drop before this very night? Well, that's what's happening. That's why we're very glad to be here. This is Eastport, Maine. Tiny town, 1,300 people. They're so quiet right now. How come? They should not be quiet because it's a very unique place. You see up there, we're going to have to put that sign down for a second, okay, so we can see the sardine. This used to be the sardine capital of the United States. That sardine, 8 feet long, made by a very nice man who's an artist, will be lowered at the stroke of midnight. Yes, you have the ball in Times Square, but we in Eastport, Maine. I'm sorry. I know every state capital. You can quiz me. I know my geography, so I'm sorry about that. But here in Eastport, Maine, this is the easternmost city in the United States. 1 mile to that side is New Brunswick province in Canada, and it's like a time machine. You walk 1 mile that direction, it's 2013. 1 mile this way, it's 2012. And just about, about 36 minutes ago, from that very spot, a maple leaf was lowered to honor the new year in eastern Canada, the Caribbean, parts of South America. But at 12 midnight, that sardine will come down, and it will be New Year here in Maine and the rest of the Eastern Time Zone. Everybody? It is not Times Square, but there are hundreds of people in this tiny town. It's a very hearty celebration. Anderson, Kathy, back to you.
Gary, thanks very much. So we obviously are going to be bringing.
Can I just say why this
break it down.
This is the cool broadcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Gary is keeping it reals with a minnow in a bucket. You and I are just talking, and behind us is Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And you just said to me in the commercial break, don't say anything bad about her. No, I'm not saying she has an eating disorder. I'm not saying
like a lovely young girl.
I'm saying she's slender.
She seems like a lovely young woman.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, can she stop whining about her perfect life and all those songs?
Does she whine about her perfect life?
Yes. She went out with Gyllenhaal, and then the song is, I will never, ever, ever take your call again. Like, never, like, seriously, never, ever Jake Gyllenhaal. Stop calling me Jake. Who doesn't want Jake Gyllenhaal to call them?
He seems like a nice guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, are we supposed to act like she's not behind us?
No, you can. She's
all right,
right there.
Here's why you should watch us and not Taylor Swift. Because we are now going to sing the Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers classic, Islands in the Stream. Get ready?
No, I really don't know how to do that.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are.
No one in between, how can we be wrong?
Sail away with me to another world where we rely on each other.
The whole singing thing is not working for me.
From one love to another.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
You think that people would watch Taylor Swift over us singing Islands in the Stream?
She's not doing anything. She's just standing there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He said it.
Yeah, we got, we're about 30 minutes away from the ball drop. I'm trying to check that time here. Do we have the clock? 22 minutes. We are 22 minutes away from the New Year's.
Yeah.
As you look to the New Year, what are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about having a positive New Year and good things happening to people, because I think it was kind of a rough year. Let's cut the crap. And I think a lot of my tweets were like, I want to have a better year.
Yeah.
How about that? There's a real moment for you, Coops.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate
I'm
that.
glad we didn't have a drinking game of real moments, because nobody would be drunk.
There are no doubt a lot of drinking games.
What do you want to be a drinking game?
Well, there's been a lot of them. Like if I giggle nervously or any people drink.
I think I know how to get you there.
Yeah?
Because Taylor Swift is on the big screen behind us.
Yeah.
You've warned me not to make fun of Taylor Swift.
I know, I didn't say anything.
And I'm calling her a skinny whiner who needs to zip it and count her money and say thank you.
I saw her on 60 Minutes, and she seems like a lovely person.
Did you interview her?
No, I didn't. Leslie Stahl did.
Do you have a rivalry with Leslie Stahl?
No, I don't.
Does she wear a wig?
What are you talking about?
It looks like she wears a wig.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm all for it. Look, don't get me wrong.
I don't know. I know nothing about.
Have you ever been in a fight with Morley Safer? Like a fist fight?
No.
Who do you think could win in a fist fight? You or Morley Safer?
I think Morley Safer would take me. Yeah.
I do too.
Because he'd kick it old school. He's probably,
He probably uses the word fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
When's the last time you were in an actual physical altercation?
I've been punched only once, and that was in Egypt. That was like during the revolution.
Well,
I was punched in the head.
Fair fight. There were several people.
Yes, there were many people just punching me in the head. Yes.
What about the time we were at the diner and there was an altercation that almost happened?
Yes.
All right.
We were at a diner together.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember what happened.
I don't remember exactly what happened. First of all, he goes to this crappy diner because, of course, he doesn't care about food.
It's not crappy diner. It's a diner in West Hampton.
I wanted to
called the Luncheonette, and it's a lovely place, and it's like set in the 1950s.
But your chair accidentally hit the back of a chair of a woman from Jersey who looked a little rough, if you know what I'm saying. And then the woman turned and said, I'm sitting here. And then Anderson Cooper, who goes to the gym every day, turns to me and says, and I quote, we're not going to win this one. He actually thought we were going to throw down
Actually, I did get
with a woman from Jersey and say, we're not going to win this one.
I got into an argument yesterday with a woman on the street, or maybe it was 2 days ago. A woman, was putting a banana peel in a mailbox. And something about it so angered me, I literally grabbed her hand. I've never seen this woman in my life. Grabbed her hand. I was like, you do not put banana peels.
Did she recognize you?
No. She was, I grabbed her hand.
That's the real offense. Wait, so what was her logic? Why was she be
I don't know. I said, you don't put a banana peel in a mailbox. And she looked at me, and I grabbed the banana, I took her hand, and I put the banana peel back in her hand. I said, you go across the street and you put
banana peel going to file charges? That's assault on a banana peel.
It annoyed me.
Your own crew is taping Taylor Swift. Unbelievable. You know what? Fox is down the hall, sweetheart, and so is MSNBC.
Oh, yeah, no.
And she's lip syncing. I'm going to go on record. I'm alleging Taylor Swift might lip sync. And I'm a Grammy nominee, by the way. I'm nominated for a Grammy.
I know you are.
For the 5th year in a row, the only female to be nominated for Best Comedy Album for 5 years in a row.
Really? Congratulations.
Yes.
That's
well,
great.
Thank you.
Have you won? But
No.
you should. I hope.
Only 2 women have won in the history of the Grammys.
Really?
Yes, Lily Tomlin and Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Can't I just win the Volume
Who
Award?
are you up against?
I'm up against Jimmy Fallon. I know.
Funny.
Tenacious D, Louis Black. It's a good group. What can I say?
Well, yeah, but you're in there.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
And by the way, what I do is real and authentic, not like Taylor Swift, who's got some sort
Jimmy
of
Fallon.
auto-tune.
I've met Jimmy Fallon a couple times this year. A lovely guy. Could not be
Why are you
nicer.
afraid that I'm going to make fun of Taylor Swift? Why is she untouchable out of everybody?
It seems like you've already made it.
Over.
What?
She can buy and sell you
Oh,
10
I'm sure
cents
she
over.
could. That's fine.
Did you see her at the Grammys? She owes an apology to Stevie Nicks.
I don't know why.
Well, they did duet. Taylor, turn it down. You know what? I can't.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll have more from Times Square in just a moment. Also places around the country and around the world. We'll be right back.
Finally, Taylor Swift shot.